Hello, and welcome to our Energy Connect studio at Future Mobility Asia 2023. I'm delighted to have sitting next to me Detlev Reicheneder, Senior Director of Industry and Business Strategy, Design and Manufacturing at Autodesk. Detlev, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for inviting us.
Now, to start off, could you just tell the audience a bit more about Autodesk and what you're doing?
Okay, well, Autodesk is a global company serving customers in a couple of industries with design and manufacturing and make software. So that's what we do. We make software for our customers so that they can design, build a better world.
And how important in this environment that industry collaboration around e-mobility, do you think?
It's becoming increasingly important because a lot of countries move towards an e-mobility culture, policies. We see a need for that because of the climate change. So sustainability is a big topic for us as well as for our customers. And we see there is an increasing startup culture, an increasing move towards e-mobility. A lot of suppliers move from traditional business to e-mobility, and they all need support. They all look for different ways of working, for different tools, because what helped them the last 30 years won't help them into the future, at least not to the extent they need.
Yes, and in that sort of collaboration, how important then is design and simulation software in the e-mobility space?
Extremely important. Look, if a supplier moves from being a supplier for internal combustion engines, it's a well-known business for, almost 100 years or more than 100 years. All of a sudden, it's new business. It's unknown territory, untapped territory for them. How can you get that knowledge? You can either buy the knowledge or you can acquire the knowledge by using technology, simulate, use artificial intelligence, use new tools to catch up and to compensate for a lack of knowledge.
Interesting. And talking about e-mobility, component-wise, are you seeing a greater push for lightweight material and greater optimization?
Absolutely. I mean, look, mileage is everything for e-mobility. And in the past, it didn't matter. You had enough energy. It was a surplus of energy. But now you need lightweight vehicles to increase mileage. And that means you need to go beyond traditional design methodologies. We, as an example of our customers, the ability to use generative design. At our booth, 2 of our customers exhibit actually lightweight parts, and it has 2 results. One, lightweight means more mileage because you reduce weight from a car. Second, you reduce material, and material cost is increasing. If you have already lightweight material, you reduce the material, you reduce the cost. That's an interesting aspect, yeah. And this is what our customers are looking for, going beyond what an engineer can do, using tools, technologies to cut more out of the car, of the weight.
That's interesting to hear. And at Autodesk yourself, what are you looking around sort of sustainable manufacturing protocols?
Sustainable manufacturing for us starts actually in a sustainable design of a factory. Yeah, look, factories are built like in the last 50, 60, 70 years. Yeah? But in the future, factories need to change massively. Look at the battery technology. Every other week there's news about somebody inventing the next generation of batteries. That might be a little bit high, but the technologies on batteries, the shape, the manufacturing technologies, the materials, the manufacturing processes changing so often that you need to be able to keep up with that change in your factory, which makes the factory more sustainable because you can adjust and you build better batteries in that case. And there's a lot of those examples.
Yeah, I mean, I think what you're implying there is sort of reducing the environmental impact of
Right.
manufacturing factories.
And that's the next step. So once you understand how to optimize your factory and you can change the factory, you can optimize the energy consumption. You can think about different processes, different routing in the factory. If a machine has to be idle or shut off, or can you use a different machine with less energy consumption? Can you optimize the HVAC, the energy consumption of your air conditioning? Those are all things you can now optimize if you can change fast.
Yeah, that's good points there. And we're here in Bangkok, in Asia. Are you seeing a big growth and demand then for e-mobility? I mean, you're saying about startups, but also just, what are you seeing in the market?
So we heard from the officials that there is a growing supplier base for e-mobility, about 2,000, 3,000 suppliers coming in addition because of all the regulations from not just from Thailand, even from all ASEAN. There is a move towards e-mobility. A lot of the vendors like VinFast, they stopped internal combustion engines. They started just battery cars. And there's a good reason, because the air pollution in those large cities is terrible. And officials are pushing for a shift towards e-mobility, and that drives demand. So we see a lot of demand here in Bangkok, in Thailand, and in ASEAN in general.
Very interesting to hear that. And just before we go, what's the importance of having a dedicated mobility show with Future Mobility Asia?
Well, for us it's very important because we can, first of all, come and see what's going on, what's in the market. So what are the customers? What are they thinking? What concerns them? What do they want to do next? We can showcase successes from other regions. We have 2 customers with us at our booth. We can tell a lot as a software vendor, but I love to let our customers speak. Yeah? They can tell and share their stories, so we can share what other customers can achieve. And it gives us a chance to just showcase our company and our capabilities.
Well, that's great to hear, Detlev. And I appreciate you coming down to the Energy Connect studio.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Thanks everyone for watching, and I look forward to bringing more studio interviews from the show floor in the coming days.